Alright, folks, I'm gonna decided, well, what the hell, we'll go back working on this plywood harmony, and I just can't leave well enough alone. Decided, well, what the hell, see if we can get it more playable, and I'll show you the other project we're working on as well. The guitar that I'm building, which is probably far superior compared to this plywood harmony, but that's anyway. A certain person I know, I'm not going to say his name, decided to act like a fool and cut the strings off of this harmony that I put a lot of painstaking effort in to get it somewhat playable. And we had a trick where we fixed it and it got it about playable up to here. And I think it warped again. Something happened where it was only playing up to about the third fret again, fourth fret. And you know, since the day I bought this harmony, the fingerboard's been the culprit. It was in bad shape, really bad shape. It was warped here, it was chipping, it was dried out. So we're gonna put a new fingerboard on this harmony guitar, and that should cure a lot of our issues. I think we don't really need to do the neck reset. The neck is tight now from when I glued it on and glued the whole body back together. Look how tight that dovetail is. That's tight. You can see the steel rod, which is covered in wood partially. But we removed the fingerboard from this harmony, and we had to do it by hand. The guitar is not in the greatest shape. I didn't want to risk doing any more damage to the guitar that's already been done from our past repairs, so we removed it with a wood plane and a chisel, and we got it off really clean, as you can see. And we got all this flattened out. Part of the problem why this is warped with the board on it, the old board, is the board was in bad shape. It was chipping away. It was dry. It had a warp in the front. It was just the fingerboard was shot on this guitar. It had the wrong fret in it. And when we took it off, this board was not, this wood underneath was not as flat. From here it was fairly flat, but here it was not flat at all. So we sanded it with some 120 grit the hell out of it, and removed a bunch of wood we didn't need over here, which was causing a warp right here. And we got this as flat as we can get it, which is pretty flat, but it's very flat now. The guitar neck is very flat, and that's what you want. You want a flat, straight neck. There's the steel rod in there. We had a bunch of wood we didn't need. We removed it. We got this flat. We cleaned the slot out where the old nut was. So what we're going to do is we're going to get a new fingerboard for this harmony. I'm either going to buy a fretted fingerboard for it, which, by the way, it's a 19 fret fingerboard. We're going to probably put a 20 on it. We're going to buy a new fingerboard for it, or we're going to make a new fingerboard for it. But either way, this guitar is getting a brand new fingerboard. We're going to order a new nut. We got rid of the nut. We're going to order a new nut for it. We're going to order another floating bridge for it, a better floating bridge for it. We're going to get some ferrules on it. What the hell? We might as well go all the way with it and get it as playable as I can get it. And then we're going to do a little more cosmetic work, clean it, put the new floating bridge on, and we're going to oil these machine heads, these new machine heads, a little bit too. And hopefully it will play. We'll see. But I think it will. I think that we can get it to play very well with a new board. I think a lot of our problems are board, because the neck is tight. The neck angle is not too bad. I think a new board will cure a lot of our problems because it will get it flat. And plus, it's got the steel rod in there. I think that's going to help us out too when we glue the new board on. and we're going to get a new nut glued in. So there's a quick update on that. There's our other project, the acoustic guitar that I'm building. Got the body all built, got the lacquer on it. There's the finish. This one's made out of birch. It's got a nice tap tone. Hear that? Ladder braced. Just waiting for the neck for this one. Let's get the neck. We can get this one playing. Get this one built and playable. We just got to get the neck. We ordered a neck. We're still waiting for the neck and board. We got to order a board for it, or a board blank, or maybe both. And then we got to decide if we're going to make a new fingerboard or just install a new fingerboard with frets. So this is getting a new board, a new nut, new bridge, some ferrules for the headstock. This, we're just waiting for our neck. So there's a quick update on all the projects we're working on.